Pam's Kitchen. Pam's behind the camera.
Hello.
And my name is Mike Sanders, and we're going to be cooking a great dish for you today. And by the way, this dish is dedicated to my late friend, Mr. Frank Davis. I'm proud to tell you that Pam and I have been in photography for 32 years now, and we actually took this picture of him. And yeah, I'm really happy to
aim the book down just a little bit so we can see. There you go. There it is. Hey, Frank.
So, anyway, on page 153, Frank has a recipe called Redneck Chicken and Rice. You have onion, bell pepper, celery, parsley, that's Italian flat leaf, and we have some garlic in there. That's about 6 toes minced up. We also have some mushrooms, which is not in his recipe, but you know, he would have been proud of me to use those mushrooms because he liked mushrooms. And we have chicken thighs. The recipe calls for chicken legs. Not a huge fan of chicken legs, but I love the recipe. And so here we go. Let's show you how it works. It's real simple, really easy to do. Now, Frank has a poultry seasoning and one called pepper free. Those are the two he called out in his recipe. We're going to be using those today because I happen to still have some left over. So I already seasoned one side, and let's cook it, okay? So we have this nice flame going on here. We're going to get the skillet hot, and we're going to add in some olive oil and about a tablespoon of butter. It can be salted or unsalted. We're going to adjust the flavors a little bit later, okay? Now, in Frank's recipe, he says to heavily use the poultry and the pepper free because that's the only seasoning that's going to be in the whole dish. I'm not going to do too much seasoning because I don't want to overdo it. I'd much rather add it in a little bit later. So what I did was I seasoned one side already, and now I'm going to season the other side. This is going to be the pepper free. And we have 8 chicken thighs right here. Here's the poultry seasoning, just a little bit. You'll notice that I left the fat on the chicken because I really think that the fat's going to render down and make a good flavor to saute all these veggies. So let's take a look right here. The bubbly butter, look at that. It's sizzling, I can hear it now. All right, let's go ahead and try our first piece. Yeah, that's sounding good. I have 8 pieces. I'm only going to do the 3 right now. I might, well, these were kind of big. And we'll see how it works. I don't like to overcrowd the pan because I definitely want them to brown. Okay, so what we're going to do is continue on with this process, and we're going to come back in about 5 minutes when I get, maybe 10 minutes, when I get all of this done. Okay, see you in a little bit. We just got through browning all of the chicken. You can see how pretty it looks. And let me show you, you see this right here? That is 1/3 of a cup of liquid. Now, I only put a little bit of olive oil and some butter, maybe a tablespoon of butter, but all of this is not olive oil and butter. It's the fat that rendered off of that. So I took it all out, and I'm reheating. We're going to put maybe a tablespoon of butter back in. And the next step in this recipe is to go ahead and add in our onions. and bell pepper. Our celery. Parsley. Nice fresh parsley. And the garlic. You know, it's always good to take a little wine, and here it is, a little white wine to help deglaze. So we're going to saute the veggies now. For maybe 5 minutes or more, whatever it takes. But this is the base for a great Cajun dish. Onions, bell pepper, celery, parsley, and garlic. So what I'm going to do at this point is make a nice little circle. I'm going to add in a smidge of that oil right there in the middle. And then while it's nice and hot, I'm going to add in my mushrooms. Can you see all those beautiful mushrooms coming in there? And watch this. We're just going to incorporate them all. Let's let this cook. That's what it's all about. Because we're almost to the end of this recipe. Where what we're going to do is turn this into a nice gravy, add the chicken back, and then bake it for an hour and 15, 20 minutes, whatever it takes to get this nice and soft and tender. Oh, this is looking so good, you guys. But look, I'm not going to rush it. It looks great. According to Frank's recipe, he made a McCormick's brown gravy.
Chicken. I mean poultry gravy.
It's a poultry gravy. And so Pam followed the instructions on the container. And she made this wonderful gravy. Here it is right here. I don't know if you can see it, but you're going to see it in just a second because I'm going to pour it right in. I'm going to turn the fire down. There's a lot of seasoning on that chicken, so we're coming back and we're going to put the chicken in here. Okay. Let me get that big one in there. I gotta get that big piece in here real quick. Right smack dab in the middle. Okay.
That looks good. Cover it, little baby, up.
And here we go. Cover it right on up there. The handles are blazing hot.
And we have the oven.
As they were supposed to be.
We've got the oven preheated to 350.
The oven is preheated. And I'm going to go ahead and open this baby up. And we're going to slide this puppy right in here. And that's going in for 1 hour and 15 minutes. Hey, thanks for watching our show. And we're not done yet. So come on back. We'll finish this up, okay?
Go.
Well, thank you for coming back. Welcome to the Sanders Kitchen. You're not going to believe it. The chicken came out of the oven. It's fabulous. I took it out a few minutes early just to check it out. Come see this. I want you to see how tender this is. Look at the meat just coming apart, okay? So we know the chicken is tender, it's fabulous. We tasted it, it's wonderful. And grab a couple of pieces of carrot, some nice steamed carrot, fresh organic carrot. Look how pretty those little babies are. They are so good. And you know what? Look how pretty this is. Let me go ahead and show you. Yay! That is a pretty, pretty presentation. It's time to show you how good this is. And I can't wait because I am starving, okay? So let's see, where do we start? Let me start by getting a piece of this carrot. Tender, sweet. And look, we didn't even put sugar on it. It's just steam. Organic carrot, it's wonderful. The chicken, okay, the chicken just coming right apart. So tender. Look at this. That is so tender. I can't wait. And the rice, the mushrooms, and a piece of chicken. Oh, honey, you're gonna love this. Look how wonderful. Oh my God. It's hot. But it is delicious. Oh my God, that's good. That is so good, y'all. Okay. Guys, you have got to try this recipe. Frank nailed it. It's called Redneck Chicken and Rice and Dirty Rice. So let me tell you, it is wonderful. Now, he did a little different twist to brownie the chicken. But you know what? You could either follow his recipe to the T, or you can do it the way I showed you. Either way, I'm sure it'll come out great. The way I did it is wonderful, and everything is beautiful. Just so tasty. Cheers to my friend Frank and Mary Claire Davis. Thank you for tuning in. Like and subscribe. Don't forget to do that. We're going to come out with great recipes every week, every other week, okay? God bless you.